everyone. I'm glad to be back. I had to take a little bit of a break. Those of you that know me or you are friends with me on Facebook know that we had a dog. He was our fur baby. His name was Cooper. He was a very large dog, which made him a very large part of our lives. He suddenly passed away last week, and it was tough. It was really, really tough. He was 14. He was a good old fella. He was one of the old good fellas, and so I just needed a little bit of time to grieve and it kind of get myself back together, because it was really tough. But instead of running out and adopting right away, because I didn't feel that I was ready for that yet. My husband and I, we decided that we were going to start fostering a dog instead of, just taking on the huge responsibility again right away. But it can also help the dog, and it can also help me. I'm a much better person with a dog, with a fur baby, than I am without. We do have Wedgie and Cheeto. They are our cats, but they are kitties, and they are very independent. They're not like a dog. And Cooper was my friend. He was my companion. He was my camping buddy. He was my partner in crime. I'm not going to go into detail about our crimes together, but he was my world. And suddenly losing him was not cool. It hurt deep. So those of you that know what that feels like, you know exactly what I'm going through, and it hurts. But so my husband and I, like I said, we decided that we were going to foster a dog. So, and that's what we're doing. We are fostering. He came into the shelter. He had quite a large wound that was healing on his head. Someone had hit him quite hard in the head, and he came in as a stray. He didn't have a name, so we named him Nova. I'm going to see if I can't get him to come over here with me here in a little bit. But Cooper's favorite treats that I would make him were bacon and cheese biscuits. And I tried to give one to Nova, and he didn't like that. So today I'm going to make him the basic one with peanut butter and pumpkin. Cooper was a great dog, and you're going to see many pictures of him throughout this video. I am dedicating this video to him. He is still a huge part of our life, and he always will be. He was a 131-pound Mastiff and Lab mix, and he was beautiful, and he is missed dearly. Nothing can ever replace him. He will always have a special place in my heart. So I'm going to move on and try not to cry through this recipe. I'm going to move on to telling you what you need to make doggy biscuits, and hopefully Nova will like them too. Hopefully Nova will come out and join me here in a little bit if I can get him to. If not, we'll just have to settle for pictures. So what you're going to need for this recipe, and I'll tell you as I'm putting them in the bowl: 2.5 cups of whole wheat flour, 2 large eggs, 1/2 cup of canned pumpkin. I don't use canned pumpkin. I can my own pumpkin, so that's what this is. There's nothing in it, it's just pure pumpkin. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 tablespoon of water, but you can add a little bit more if you need to But for now, we're just going to add the tablespoon. And you're going to need cookie cutters of any shape that you want. Most people just do doggy treats, but I'm one of those weird people that it's February now, so it's Valentine's Day, so everything's got to be hearts and hugs and kisses and all kinds of lovin's. Next month it'll be all shamrocks and leprechauns and rainbows and stuff and cauldrons full of gold. So I do monthly stuff with my cookie cutters when it comes to this. So all right, now that I've got all my ingredients in here, I'm going to turn my KitchenAid on and I'm going to get this mixed up. I'm going to use my dough hook on it. You can do it by hand, but I prefer to use my KitchenAid to do all my mixing when it comes to bread doughs and cookie doughs and things like that. We've got our dough formed, and it looks like this. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm trying to show you. It's not real sticky, but it's not really supposed to be too sticky. And then I'm just gonna dust that a little bit so that it won't stick to the counter. And then, you know, it's basically like a sugar cookie. You know, you kind of roll it out like you would a sugar cookie. I don't want to make him too thin. I mean, he needs to have a cookie. Hi, stove. He needs to have a cookie, not a flat. You know, it's gotta be a cookie. If you're gonna have a cookie, damn it. And then you're just gonna take your cookie cutters and you're just gonna cut them out. I've chosen two sizes, one for, you know, maybe a little treat, and then one for a bigger one. And then, of course, I'm going to be using my cast iron griddle to put these on. You're going to want to bake these on at 350 for about 40 minutes or until they're very hard, you know, because they are a biscuit. And you want them to be able to kind of clean their teeth while they're chewing on them too. Nova will be the test though, whether he likes these kind or if I got to come up with something different for him. And then if he decides that he doesn't like this flavor, then I'll have all these cookies for him, but he's not going to eat them. So I will take them to the animal shelter and drop them off and let them know what is in them. I mean, everything is pretty much organic, you know, so nothing can make them sick or anything like that. So, and they always appreciate that, you know. We need people, good people out there that care, you know, that care about the puppies that are homeless. Just because they're in a shelter doesn't mean that they're bad dogs. That's rarely the case. Just gonna try to fit maybe one more big one on here, and then I'm gonna re-roll my dough out and make a few more. Alright, we shall return. Our first batch is done, so I'm just going to let them cool on wax paper. They feel nice and hard and crispy, like they should. Hi, Nova. Hi. Does you smell good stuff? You can't have one yet. They're too hot, baby. No, we don't go in the garbage. No, that's not good. And then I've just got a few more to put on here and get them baked in the oven. And then the true test will be whether or not Nova likes this recipe. What do you think, Nova? I smell something good in that oven. Then we're just gonna lay these ones on here and get these baked up. And hopefully he'll like them. And like I said, if he doesn't, then that's okay. We'll just take him to the shelter and the puppies can have a nice, fresh, organic treat. All right, see you in about 40 minutes. Okay, everybody, here we go. We're all done. We're out of the oven. Most of us are cold, and this is Nova. Oh, yes. Nova smells the cookie. Can you sit? Sit. 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 Good boy. You like that? Oh, are we going to eat it? No. Oh, that's a good boy. Oh, I think we like it. Yay! We like the peanut butter and pumpkin.